Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom!
I am very tired in my body. This last week at work was not fun. It was very, very rough week, so my body's just like... Ugh. And I'm so tired. And I'm so grateful it's the weekend. And today, hello there, Zapdragon, name of my pet here, that I've had for a long time. So I don't know if I played on this character before on my account. This is Onker, my tertiary character. So I have my main, my gnome, that I did Arathi Basin on earlier this year. And then I have my secondary character, my main alt, so to say, which is my druid that I did Warzone Gulch on a couple of years ago. And then this is my tertiary character. I have lots of more alts, but those three are like my three main guys. I haven't played him in a long while though, so he is only level 50, as you can see. And I have all of these quests here for like, hey, new expansion has launched. Go and do the starting quest for that expansion that you automatically get. So I have for Shadowlands, I have for for Battle for Azeroth. Yes, a bunch of different things here. But just ignore that. So we're doing the Scarlet Monastery, and I don't know if I mentioned last week when I recorded the last Tearsfall Glade stuff. But I may have said like, oh, I'll be going there on my main, Harbrad, because he was the one who got unlocked the old dungeons. But then I checked, and you can actually do it on any character. So I decided, well, I'll go there on a character who hasn't done the quests in the new one, because the old dungeons does not have any quests in them. Because back in the day, you used to get dungeon quests outside of the dungeon, most of the quests, dungeon quests. So the quests for the old ones are completely gone, so we're just doing them. And the new ones does have quests that you pick up inside. So he's a marksmanship hunter. He's a troll that I've had for a very long time. I wonder what my /played is on my tertiary character here. Yeah, total time played 18 days, so it's not overly much. So last year, with the Halloween event in World of Warcraft, which is known as Hallow's End, they changed up the boss battle, the Headless Horseman, that you would face in the graveyard section of the Scarlet Monastery here. They changed it up and added some new mechanics and stuff, but also some new loot. And one of those things was the Scarlet Key. The Scarlet Key used to be an object that you looted from one of the old dungeons that gave you access to some of the later ones. But then it was removed from the game when they removed keys, but then they returned it, and you can see there's a keychain hanging here. Old key ring, it says, where my face cam is. And if I click it, collecting, then I get the Scarlet Key buff, retracing the steps of those who came before. So that means we now have access to the 4 old dungeons. So we have the Scarlet Monastery Graveyard, the Scarlet Monastery Library, the Scarlet Monastery Armory, and the Scarlet Monastery Cathedral. And the Cathedral and the Armory used to be locked doors that you needed the original Scarlet Key for, and the original Scarlet Key would drop from the Library dungeon. I have tons of stuff to say here before we get going. The thing is, in Mists of Pandaria, they decided to, well, let's remake the Scarlet Monastery dungeons and make them available on as heroic dungeons. So basically, they took the graveyard section and the cathedral section and merged them together into one dungeon and called it the Scarlet Monastery. And then they took the armory section and the library section and merged them into a dungeon and called that the Scarlet Halls. So those we're doing later. Now we're doing the original ones, and we're doing them in level order. So the first one you were able to go into level-wise, is the graveyard. So we're doing the graveyard first. Oh, and the old loading screen. Scarlet Monastery. So, the graveyard... I didn't go that dungeon very many times because there were so few reasons to do that. There are only 2 bosses in here. And also, there were very few quests from the outside. I think there may have been one quest over by, like, I think either this house or this house. One of those 2 houses, I think there was a quest that took you to here, to the Scarlet Monastery graveyard. But that's the only one I can think of. Other than that, because it's a lower level than all the other ones. Hello, Scarlet Sentry. You never really had much of a reason to go here. So you very often, you like looking for group chats and stuff in cities, you saw people looking for group for library, armory, and cathedral. Almost never for graveyard, simply because 2 bosses, so less loot, but you still had to go all the way here, and very few quests to do. Chamber of Atonement. So in here we do have the first boss, but because these are so old, they don't have any like flavor text for the bosses. Scarlet Torturer. So you only when they first added in. So yeah, Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. When they first added in-game maps to dungeons, which weren't in the game from the beginning, the only way to see if there was a boss in a specific place is by the skull on the map. So you see, here's one skull, boss number 1, and then there's one over here for the second boss. So this is gonna go by fairly quickly, I believe. Oh, I haven't played my hunter in so long. They change so many things so often in between expansions. Oh, suffering victim. Oh, and because we are Horde, this guy's green to us, but we can't really help him. Here's a locked chest. It's locked. Oh, we'll take this guy. So there's the boss.
Tell me everything.
He had some echo to him. Oh yeah, my pet is on passive good. Tell me everything. And then also, I'll rip the secrets of your flesh. Interrogator Vishas. He's the first boss. He has these pokers, as you can see. They're not really knives, but they are like metal rods that are pointy and they're heated up for torturing. Let's see, does he say his second? I can drop a tar trap. Blep. And now he's slowed, and the rat is slowed. Tell me everything. He you can tell by his voice lines and the way he speaks that he likes to torture people. Alright, okay, so does this deal damage? Fires an explosive blows, knocking them back, dealing 35 physical damage. That shouldn't kill him numbers-wise, but it will kill him either way, so let's... Boom. Oh, it didn't! It actually didn't kill him. Yeah, well, we have time. We might do 2 dungeons this episode. Yes, because this is not gonna go on very long, but I want to try to see if I can get his second voice line. Or maybe it's just that he chooses one voice line when he engages you. But I'm not sure about that. Let's shoot him again. Boom!
Naughty secrets.
Oh, he did another one. But what about the one I mentioned? Do we have anything else we can do? No. Everything deals damage. Do I have something I haven't added to my... No, not from here. Well, from general... Well, mobile banking, revive battle pets. I don't need to add those. And pet abilities. Yeah, so this guy is called Zap Dragon, by the way. That's from back when pets used to have like special abilities based on what animal they were. And these what are they called? Like winged serpents, sky serpent? No, not sky serpents. Whatever. They used to have like a lightning breath attack. That's why he's called Zap Dragon. Boom.
I'll rip secrets from your flesh.
That's the voice line I remember. But why does it echo? That's weird. Okay, now he's down. Torturing poker. Yeah, I do remember that. You can get that as a weapon. Yeah, not nice.
Finally, the monster got what he deserved.
Vorel Zenguts. Well, you're still stuck here. I think there was a quest related to that guy. And here we have some more people with a suffering victim. No. No more Tocha. We'll keep moving to the actual graveyard part of the graveyard. And we'll get some... Oh, collecting appearances. That's gonna be great when I'm... Oh, no, I want to keep my bow. Splitting hatchets. So, here we have the actual graveyard. Forlorn Cloister. I can't see the word forlorn without thinking of that Scrubs thing. With, if you know Scrubs, there's a character that appears every now and then called Sean, and there's a... and he's like a animal trainer at SeaWorld or something like that, and the actors have joked before about what it said in the script when he's supposed to be sad and ride a dolphin, like a dolphin trainer would, and they said in the script it says Sean forlornly rides a dolphin. It's like, who would be sad while riding a dolphin like that? So out here, there's really just a bunch of random undead you can kill. And then there's... I think with these crypts, I think there is a rare that could appear. Like, not an actual boss that could appear in one of these little openings. Maybe it was in this one. And this was also, back in the day, as I mentioned earlier, the Headless Horseman boss from Hallow's End. He would appear in here. So you would have to go... This was really the main reason people went to the Scarlet Monastery back in the day. I mean, the graveyard section of it was to kill the Headless Horseman during the Hallow's End event. But we seem to not have the rare spawn in today. He didn't show up very often. And you would fight him here. Then when they updated it, they still had a section that looks like this. You will see later when we get to the newer dungeons. Where he would appear in the same spot. And then they also updated the fight itself, which was last year they did, so that's fairly new. So yeah, that's really the graveyard section. You kill a few undead, there's a lot of optional enemies here that you can go and kill. Nothing interesting really, so... Honor's Tomb. Oh, hello. No, not loot. Why would it like... put like, oh, yeah, of course looting goes before attacking. And... oh, and boots. Whoa. Barrage is... And that's dagger that I had. Yeah, it is barrage. Barrage and rapid fire, they are different. But the boots... not better than mine though. Even though I haven't played in a while and things have changed. And so here, down here... oh, pants! Oh, pants that are actually better than mine. Nefarious Tormentor's leg guards. Yeah, when you haven't played in a character on a character for so long and they've like updated and downscaled items and levels and stuff, you end up having worse items. Even though he was max level in Legion, which was 110. Yeah. When Shadowlands launched, they did like the down. Oh, I can actually add the rock maul to my appearance collection as well. So yeah, these pants are better stats wise, even though this is a low level dungeon, an old low level dungeon. So yeah, new pants, I guess. 73. Yeah, there's a lot better item level. And here we have the final boss. Bloodmage Thalnos. He actually became a card in Hearthstone. It's like one of those legendary cards that gives you extra spell damage, I believe. Early on they decided, yeah, let's make this. And he's like Devlin Agaman that we fought before. He's one of these skeletal mages. But we hunger for vengeance. He does look slightly different, perhaps. Maybe a little bit beefier. Flame Spike. Is that like Flame Strike? Yeah, it's Flame Strike, but it's called Flame Spike.
I can rhyme.
Oh, bam! I don't think he has any other... Well, this episode actually took more time than expected. We did start very slowly with it. I just want to shoot him one more time and see. Disengage!
Shadow Bolt.
Oh, the back of that head... That skull isn't really... Yeah, it's just like a mask. It's not like a full skull. It's more like a floating mask. You can't see from the front really, but from the back you can see that it's hollowed out. Oh, it doesn't see.
Rest for the angry dead.
Well, kill shot. Oh, you're an angry dead that's resting right now. And Bloodmage Mantle. I remember that. I don't have the appearance now. Now I do. Now I do. Well. That's the Scarlet Monastery graveyard. Short-lived dungeon, no quests, and just tons of old nostalgia. Well, I'll get out of here, and we'll end this episode here, and next up we'll do... Like, I'm recording everything now, no matter how many episodes this is. We're basically doing 6 dungeons. We're doing the 4 original ones and the 2 new ones. And this took a little bit longer than expected, but it was partially because I stood so long by Interrogator Vishas because I wanted that voice line, and also because I've been talking a lot and taking it slow. I also wanted to drag out time because I didn't want the episodes to be over too quickly. But time went by. Well, I am gonna end this here. Oh, with a question. Graveyards, in general... Are you scared of graveyards? Or do you like... Do you like graveyards? I don't know. I don't mind graveyards. I wouldn't be overly comfortable walking through a graveyard at night. Not really because... I'm scared, but the feeling, it feels creepy. But I have no problems with graveyards. Back on my job, I actually had to drive through a graveyard to deliver mail to the people attending to the graveyard because their office place was on like the far end of it. But I don't deliver mail in that area anymore, so yeah. But I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Boom.
Yay!
Hey. Boom, boom.
Yay!
Watch some videos.
Hey!
Boom.